I like my chai like I like my women. Lukewarm. Hello, and welcome to Satan Watch, the only internet show that's going to explain to you how the King of Hell is ruining your goddamn day. He started this year by infecting the world with a pandemic. Then he shut down all our movie theaters and bars. He added aliens to our collective psyches, which gave us nightmares for months to come. And to add insult to injury, he produced and released the album Folklore. Now, of course, I'm not going to just focus on his daughter and her shenanigans. I'm also going to go back to this gentleman right here, the prolific rapper and possibly one of the greatest rappers of all time and producers, Kanye West. Now, for all of you just joining in, who just joined just became a subscriber of this channel, I know you're thinking, isn't this a guy who's supposed to talk about comic books? Where's all the Satan and UFO talk coming from? Well, the fact of the matter is, I'm a true rebel, and rebels do not have formats for their YouTube channels. Let's take a look at how his and Taylor Swift's beef was all concocted by the Dark Lord himself. The story of their beef starts out in December 2009, when unfortunately Kanye West's mother passed away. They were very close. Then roll up the VAM, the Video Music Awards from MTV, and Kanye West is spotting entering it with a bottle of open Henny in his hand. He is a very distraught individual, and who does he end up hanging out with but the king and queen of pop, rap, / hip-hop, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Taylor Swift ends up winning it. That's right, it's good to be the daughter of Satan. She's got some connections right there. And Kanye West is pissed. He believes that Beyonce, the queen of them all, deserved it all. Her video, I'm not gonna lie, it was very good. And who is egging him on but Jay-Z himself? Basically he's saying, I'm too much of a pansy to defend my wife. Why don't you go do that for me? And he keeps doing it, So Kanye West is like, let me go handle this. He goes up there, and as we all know, he snatches the award away. He says a few stupid things, basically says, you don't deserve this. Beyonce does, and he walks away. You know, let's not start insulting our peers at work. You know, that's uncool, Kanye. However, it happened. Years go by, and what seems to be a cute little pop beef between the two as they war back and forth, dissing each other, diss tracks, and all sorts of other things, until they decide to make up and having a very cute thing, until 2016 in the Life of Pablo. That's Kanye West's 7th album, where he insults her again, implies that they're on the verge of having sex, and basically says the only reason she's famous is because of him. Right? Now, if you notice, ever since 2009, he used to seem sane, just sassy, and he's gone a slow decline of madness within each album and each thing. He's getting worse and worse, making less and less sense, and being a bigger than ever. Now, it is obvious that he suffers from a very common mental illness celebrities have. It's called excessive notoriety. That once you become notorious for something, you crave it more and more. You know, almost like a sweet, horrible addiction. It goes on and on and on and on until it completely ruins your life, or you're just in the tabloids all the time. However, I would like to put up an alternate theory here. Now, I would like to switch over, go a few years back, speaking about our girl, Beyonce. Now, one of her backup dancers actually put a lawsuit against her. She was actually fired, and because she said that Beyonce put a curse on her and ended up killing her pet through voodoo practices. And that she says that Beyonce is a consummate practitioner of the black arts, not necessarily voodoo, but different rituals that involve animal sacrifices. This is actually in legal journals. People actually have legal papers that this is what the lawsuit was about. And here is my suggestion to you. That is it not obvious that Beyonce is one of Taylor Swift's capos? It's obvious in the hierarchy of hell. We've got the boss of bosses is Satan. The underboss, or street boss, if you will, in vernacular, is Taylor Swift. One of her capos is Beyonce, a devil worshiper and practitioner, and under her are her soldiers, right? So Jay-Z, I doubt he's a cop. He's his white. I mean, that's clear. So he's a soldier there, but there's a different type of soldier. Now, basically, what I am suggesting Kanye West is to them is that he is a Renfield. Master, you promised me immortality, but instead you give it to the pretty lady. That's right. He's the weird, decrepit freak in Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's right. It's someone who wants evil, dark gifts from their master, and they will do anything to have it. And what I am suggesting right now is Kanye West does that for Taylor Swift. He does whatever she says, and all of his crazy outbursts are because of her. She orders these things, and particularly his current run for the presidency. So what it is she was suggested a long time ago that she was a Aryan, white power icon, and she actually wasn't fighting it the way that a certain politician that we all know doesn't fight that image or anything or ever denounce it publicly. She was just going with it. Eventually it becomes very unpopular for her, and then she begins to denounce this particular politician. She's like, I'm against this guy, I'm against these people, it's all wrong, because optics, right? However, what I'm suggesting to you is she still wants that particular politician to win. She is a secret supporter. And what I'm suggesting is that she got her little Renfield to run for president so that it doesn't, let's face it, not going to split any black vote, but it will divert black votes right where he wants to. As long as the crazies or the most ignorant of ignorant vote for Kanye, that will detract things from the Democratic Party. And it's just a bamboozlement, man. Now, I know you guys are thinking about going easy on Tay-Tay for a while, but I was worried about Benjamin's health, man. I don't want her to kill my cat, but I need to get back into it, especially since I've listened to folklore, and some people are like, oh, look at this nice poetry. It ain't poetry, yo. That is satanic odes, man. And I'm going to do a full review in about a week or two. It's just been very busy lately. But what do you guys think? What do you think of this possibility that actually Kanye really does the bidding of Taylor Swift, and all this beef was all just a lie? He was sent after her so they can later on make up and she can use her sexual wiles to control the man. Similar to the comic character Enchantress of the comic Thor or something like that. She is, let's face it, women like her are what they call black men's kryptonite. You know what I mean? Hard to resist a pretty white girl. So, tell me what you think of the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And are there any angles of the conspiracy that I'm missing? Let me know, please. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Keep watching Voice of the Fat Mantis for all sorts of shenanigans, more conspiracy, and more revelations about Tay-Tay Swift and how she's bringing Satan to your very lives. Till next time, ciao for now.